Welcome back to Awake Space. My name is Sunshine Ross, and this is Château Bear. We are at Château de Montcuquet. Well, how was January for you? It was super intense for me, I can tell you that. Especially that Cancer full moon dissipated a little bit and got a little bit better with the Aquarius new moon. Well, we find ourselves here now in February. I hope you're doing well. I'm happy to report back to you and do these February readings for you. So let's get to it. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Welcome. I'm in a new space right now. Monty's come to say hello. Hey, Monty. Right. I'm in a new space right now because my office has got full of full of family. But let me show you this lovely room. We're at the chateau. And this is the main area, reception room, where we welcome guests. It's a little bit warmer now. I mean, I still have the heating on, but it's warmer than last week. And I thought I'd come over here instead of waiting for everybody to sleep before I do the reading. So it's nice over here. I enjoy this space, but I don't always get to use it when it's being used by our guests. So when we hit the warmer months, we might start to have guests for our yoga trainings and for just guests in general. So anyway, your first card is the 10 of Cups. Oh, I love seeing this card for you. Okay, so we've reached an emotional maturity, and something in your emotional life, family life, relationship has come into some sort of fruition, has taken a new step, has blossomed into something new. That's really, really good to see. One of the more positive readings I've had for February. Crossing you is the 9 of Cups. There is a person in your life that I feel that you need to let go of. So there is a close relationship with this person. Somebody like a mother, a mother-in-law, a grandmother, maybe even like an old school teacher. So has some sort of motherly vibe, but also quite an authoritarian vibe. This person is stubborn. This person maybe also has given you not such nice experiences in the past in terms of like they're being very authoritarian, very Taurian energy as well, much like yourself. So there is a shift happening in the relationship with this person right now. Something like a flip, you know, it's like the parent becoming, the child becoming the parent sort of energy. I feel like emotionally she needs a lot of help, but she's not disclosing it. And whether or not you will be able to help this person will depend on maybe an individual reading, because I'm not getting any generalized feeling right now for Taurus. But whoever this person is, it aligns with this new relationship, because all over you are up leveling in your relationships and in your emotional life. So this is just one part of it. This in the end is going to be a resolution of some sort, a resolution of some sort of pain, blockage that you have had, that you've been holding. And at the end of it, you're going to feel much freer. It's like if you have had a person who has been stopping you. Let's say this person has some sort of power over you, and said, okay, you cannot, for example, you cannot marry so and so person. Now the tide has turned, because this person is going to be moved away from your life, and then you start to feel some sort of freedom in your own life, in whatever aspect this person has stopped you from becoming, or from being, or whatever she stopped you in. For some of you, it's symbolic. It's not as straightforward as you weren't allowed to do this and that, but it's more of like this energetic heaviness that you felt, not just in this person's presence, but the person's energy field being entwined with your own energy field. Okay, so if we're talking about soul contracts, this is the time that soul contract is going to be like expired, and you don't even need to do like any sort of like rituals to remove that contract, remove aspects of that contract and energy left over. The leftover energy is gonna go kaput. So all in all, it's going to be a good deal for you. For this other person, I don't know. I have to read their cards. Okay. The next card that you have is the Chariot. Okay. So you've been fighting for something the past few months up until today, and we've been fighting for something, charging forward, and February is the time when you can sort of hold back a little bit, because finally things are starting to fall into place. I keep coming back to the relationships. So now that things start to move in your relationship field, the career field also starts to shuffle around. All in all, in very good energy, and then things start to move forward. So wherever it is in your life that you felt a little bit has stagnated, it's going to start to shift and move forward now. Wherever it is in your life that you've been trying to move forward, but you've always felt blocked, or you felt blocked the past few months, it's going to start shifting now. Good. I like doing the readings here. It's got a good energy. Okay, not that the other place didn't have any good energy, but I think because I'm more alone and I've done more energy work, maybe in this part of the house, I don't know. Four of Wands is next. Okay, so this is underlying your reading. All right, so you've got good potential, you've got a good arsenal of things, resources in your possession, but not enough. So you have to think about using your resources wisely. So it could be like you want to do this project, but you don't have the physical capacity to do it. Like you're injured, or you want to play basketball, but you're not 6 foot tall. Okay, so there's something in the physical dimension or lifestyle dimension that is proving to be a limitation. It's not normally a limitation, but this month it's proving as a limitation. Like, for example, you're a vegan and you get invited to be a chef of a meat restaurant, something like that. It's hard to express because I'm doing a general reading, right? So like I'm getting you don't know what it's like. I'm getting like all of these masses of thoughts come in all at once. Okay, so what it is, so you're falling short on something. It's like I really want to do this project, but I have limited time. I have limited self. I only have X number of hours in the day. I only have 2 hands. My flexibility is only as much. My strength is only as much. But I have to lift the, something from A to B. So some sort of limitation like that. But what I'm getting is that you really need to be smart. Just be smart about what you're doing, and you're going to be able to get through this limitation. It's a temporary limitation. It's not normally a limitation in your life. It's not a permanent handicap. Normally, this thing doesn't stop you. So let's say you're not tall enough. Normally that's not a problem, but in this case, in this project that you want to do, they need tall people. Something like this, something that's not normally a handicap for you, for this project this month, the thing that you want to achieve, it's proving to be a disadvantage, or at least a blockage. But what I'm getting, the advice that I'm getting is that actually it's not a problem, just work smarter. Okay, be smart, ask for help, ask for assistance, do it in a different way, tweak, manipulate certain variables so that you can still get the same outcome. Again, I'm getting the message as well that it's not such a big, unsurmountable problem than as you think it is. Okay, it's almost like the guides. They are actually, the guides are like laughing, like, it's not a big deal, and you're like, okay. Anyway, next card that you have is Death upside down. Okay, all right. So new changes. Changes happening for you, but the changes, it's going back, it's going back to this idea of you're trying to blow things up, mountain out of a molehill scenario. And this is the Death card upside down that I'm getting right now. I don't read cards like this card means this card means that. I do some of that, but most of it is what comes to me. So this is what's coming to me right now, is that you're blowing things. It's not even just being negative, but it's misinterpreting and misunderstanding the situation. Now, not to belittle it, because some of you are having a really hard time right now, and it's weighing heavily on you. But the sooner that you can get out of your own little ego mind and try to see everything from a bigger perspective, the sooner you can see that it might even be just a distraction. Like, this is not actually the problem, but the problem is this. So think about that, because there's like a misdirection over here. And for some of you as well, so this one is big, listen up. For some of you, okay, you're not focusing on the thing that you should be focusing on. And that's the Death card upside down for now. You're not focusing on the thing that you should be focusing on. So what is it right now in February that you're so hung up on doing? This is what I want to do. And then just really, don't even think, just meditate and try to feel, is this really the right direction and the right divine timing? Okay? Write to me in the comments, see what comes up. If yes, then great. If not, you gotta flip. Okay? Flip the switch, move somewhere else. There's somebody helping you, a little pixie helping you here, and the Empress card. And this is good. I'm getting a lot of joy. For some of you, it's the beginning of a new relationship, whether that's a friendship, girlfriend, boyfriend, romantic relationship. There's some sort of relationship that's budding, or there's already somebody in your life where you share this really vibrant, youthful energy. It could be a mother and son, daughter and father, a cousin type of vibe, a neighbor, very pixie-like energy, very fairy-like energy. And this person is actually the person who is going to redirect your attention and say, hey, you're worried about that? Look over there. You know, and it's like, oh, I was worried about that. That's not where my problem is. My problem and the way forward and the solution is there. So watch out for that. Listen to this person. Listen to your friends, your entourage. So that's all that I have for you. Thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe to help the channel, and watch out for the full moon and new moon as well, readings for the month of February. And I hope to see you again soon. Much love. Bye.